Yes?
We should gather more iron. We're being attacked!
Just give the word.
That's the way.
Get ready!
All right.
Building completed. Building completed.
Huh?
Here we go.
I'm injured.
I need mana!
Is there anything you need? I'm injured.
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Huh? All right, here goes nothing.
We're being attacked!
I'll keep you shielded.
Here we go.
They will fall.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
Not now!
Oh!
We're being attacked!
They won't stand a chance.
Danger up ahead.
Control.
You read my mind.
Control.
Prepare yourselves.
We're being attacked!
So, what's the plan?
Not now!
Oh!
Building completed.
All
Here we
right.
go.
We're being attacked!
What's next?
All right. Why not?
Yes. Fair enough.
Fine.
Let's do this.
Building completed. We're being attacked!
All right. Don't move! Blasted armor.
I understand.
All right, here goes nothing.
Is this really necessary?
Whatever
It
is
will be bloody.
necessary.
I'll make it quick.
More fighting. Does this never end?
It will be bloody.
Another one cleared.
Let's do this.
That's
We're
the
being
way.
attacked!
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost
Danger.
has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure.
Got it.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Haven't heard from him in a while. Salga Sevrantera.
All right, why not?
We're being attacked!
We will be swift. Damn it. More complicated. Yes, almost there.
We should get moving. I'll keep you shielded.
You'll regret this. They
All
will
right.
fall.
Building completed. Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
You got it.
Understood.
Prepare yourselves.
Get ready.
Fine.
You read my mind. Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
They won't stand
Danger
a
up
chance.
ahead!
Understood.
Building completed. Our workers are under attack! Building completed. Our workers are under attack! Our workers are under attack!
Here we
I
go.
understand. I'll be swift. I'll make it quick.
Building completed. We're being attacked! Building completed. Our workers are under attack!
What do you require? I'll do what's required.
Whatever's
Fair enough.
necessary.
Let's do this.
Understood.
They won't stand a chance.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Control.
No! Not yet!
I'm injured.
So...
Got it.
Blood. I need help over here.
Well then.
Just
We're
give the
being
word.
attacked!
Well then. Yes, almost there.
That was all of them.
Corporal?
We're being attacked!
More fighting. Does this never end?
All right, here goes nothing.
Prepare yourselves.
Help! Please! I'll keep you shielded! Help! Please!
Not now!
This way, right?
They
bloody.
will fall.
Understood.
They killed one of our heroes!
Get up.
I'll make it quick.
Huh?
They won't
ready.
stand a chance.
So, what's the plan?
I think that was all of them.
No sign of the tattooed woman, though.
She must have made a run for it.
Well, that went better than expected. Let's tell the scryers about it in case one of...
Yes? We should get moving.
Building completed.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
More complicated than I thought.
It's done, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so. Is it over?
I don't think so. Despite everything we did, I can still feel something. A touch of the taint still lingering in the forest. But we already have a suspicion what that might be.
The treant.
Yes. And while you were cleansing the corrupted pools, we've been searching the tomes for a spell.
A spell? You mean it's possible to cleanse the treant too?
Well, there's no certainty, but we hope so. As for the cleansing ritual, this magic hasn't been used for centuries. Still, it's our best chance. And you should be the one carrying out the task.
What? Why?
Because, from what I've been told, I doubt the treant will let you speak to it without resistance. Remember, the corruption still has it in its grip. In other words, what you need to do is to fight the treant until it's weakened, and then use the spell on it. The rest lies in Ellen's hands.
All right, then teach me that spell.
I will. Close your eyes for a moment. Valeth tareswen, joras varltar. So, Did it work?
I think so, yes.
Good. Then use it at the right moment, when the treant is weakened enough. Now go. And good luck. My prayers are with you.
Well then. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Building completed. Building completed.
Yes, almost there.
All right, here we go. Arlen said we should cast the spell once the treant is weakened.
However, we're supposed to do that.
Just focus. We can do this.
Yes. That's it! Cast the spell, now! Did it work?
I think so. Can you hear us?
Yes. Here. Taint. Gone. Roots. Free. You friends. You saved. Broken roots. Broken branches. Need sleep.
I think we should report back to the village now. Arlen and Varden will be thrilled to hear the news.
I am ready, as you want.
Let's see.
Let me take a second.
Let us see.
Finrir, it's done.
So, the spell worked?
Yes, it was a hard fight, but the treant is cleansed. The corruption seems to be over.
That is remarkable. Ellen must have truly smiled upon you.
Maybe.
Truth be told, it's a bit ironic that it was a human who saved our people from this plague. But I'm just glad it's over.
Don't get your hopes up, Varden. Those humans who took over the Nortander camp, the Bane, they'll be back.
Be that as it may, we held our end of the bargain. Will you help us?
Yes. Yes, we will. I've said it before. We are a small people, but you will have our help whenever you need it. We will send you a scryer and a division of our best soldiers and craftsmen to support your cause.
You'll have to give us time, though. A couple of days, maybe. We have to pick up the pieces the corruption left first. Where can we find you?
We've set up camp in a valley in Iskander. We can leave you a map.
Yes, do that. I'd invite you to stay for some days, but I'm assuming you have another matter to attend to.
A lot of them, actually.
Well then, this is goodbye. Thank you again for everything, friend. And may Ellen guide you.
Yes, Evran?
Yes, almost there. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Building completed. Building completed.
Tahar, what is it?
I want to talk about my father.
I figured you'd want to eventually. What is it you want to know?
My father never told me of how he grew up. Do you know anything about that?
About his childhood? I'm afraid not. He shared some fragments of his past with me, but probably no more than he shared with you.
This might sound strange, but do you see any resemblance between him and me?
Interesting that you ask. Yes, there were moments where I could not help but notice that certain something that strongly reminds me of your father.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Well, I think that the best way to describe it is a sort of look in your eyes. It's somehow distant, but at the same time driven and intense. And it can be both intimidating and charismatic. I believe that it's this energy that helped your father rally the noble houses and all these mages behind him. And ironic as it may be, it might help you with our cause too.
Do you think it's true? That he was simply crazy?
Towards the end, yes. He had certainly lost his sanity. But before that, I still don't know. I've said it before, but there's one part of me that likes to think he was a madman to begin with. And then there's the other voice that tells me that he was merely a visionary who had lost his way. But if there's one thing I know, it's that he was a leader. Whenever he spoke to us, it was electric. To this day, I've never seen someone with his charisma.
You sound almost nostalgic.
Nostalgic? No. It's just... I've never met someone with that energy. You have some of it, Tahar. I only started to realize that here. But most of it is still asleep.
Let's discuss something else. So, regarding the Wayfarers, you said you founded them to make amends. Is that true? And if yes, how did you found them?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it. As to how I formed them, it's a long story. And maybe one we should save for later.
I remember that back in the rebellion, ancient relics such as godstones were your specialty. Is there anything interesting you could tell me about them?
Interesting? That depends on what you mean by that. I mean, it goes without saying that what this rune allows us to do is beyond fascinating. Apart from that, I could only tell you the things you already know. How both the Hibernians and Shapers worshipped them and harnessed their magic. But that's about it.
I'll be off.
Yes, Corporal? How can I help?
Can you tell me more about your abilities? What's it like to be a Dreamweaver?
Well, I suppose trying to explain that to someone who isn't is like explaining what water feels like to someone who never swam before. It's strange. I can sense things. emotions, thoughts, but also the echoes of such. If I enter a place where someone has died, I feel that person's sorrow, that person's fear. My mind, my consciousness, it's open. I know that might sound very vague, but it's the best I can do.
Tahar, may I help you with something?
That armor you're wearing looks quite special. Is it from Windwall?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's from Windwall. I forged it myself. Why do you ask?
Well, our smiths might be able to forge you a better one. It looks quite worn.
What? No. No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
It means something to me. But if it's my protection you're worried about, I can do some work on it myself. You'd have to cover the expenses, though. I'm a bit short on material these days.
Fair enough. I'll let you know if I have some resources to spare. Goodbye. Interesting.
Tahar, what is it?
I'll be off.
Huh?
I want to buy some better equipment for the Wayfarers.
Music to my ears.
What did he have in mind?
Careful.
Sure.
Wait, aren't you Scryer Elion from Leonon? Yes. I'm the Scryer Finrior and Merilith sent to lead the Morhir troops who'll be supporting your cause. Actually, I was hoping you'd come by. I think we should have a talk, shouldn't we?
You owe me an apology.
That's putting it lightly. Many men and women died that day. And just because of me. Which is another reason why I'm happy they sent me here. It's a chance to make up for what I did. Though that does not mean that your commander, General Noria, didn't also play a role in this. His reputation was well known even among us.
In any case, with our new allies, we should be able to go look for the stones.
What is it?
I would like to train the elves.
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see. What is it?
I would like to train the elves.
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see.
Got it.
Let us see.
Maybe you could even help us out with your skills.
Of course. I have already talked to the elves in your company. Moorhair weapons are a bit different, but not too much from what I usually create. Just come to me if you require my knowledge.
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Farewell.
Yes? Have you come to see the fruits of my labor?
Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. You know how to bargain, don't you?
Ah, Corporal. I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Ah, Corporal. I've found some new treasures. You might want to take a look at them.
What can I do for you today?
Let me see what you have in stock.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Lay it to Northander.
Huh. Intriguing.
What can I do for you today?
Let me see what you...
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
You got it. Let me see. Sure.
In the shadow of the eponymous mountain lies the wasteland referred to as the Foot of Barga Gor. It is home to the Orcish tribe called the Firewielders, as well as to many unforgiving beasts, from the undead to demons. While most travelers stay away from Barga Gor for this very reason, the Firewielders cherish their homeland's perils. According to Orcish culture, only through constant conflict and danger can a people stay strong and persevere.
All right, here we are, the Foot of Barga Gor.
And you still think this is a good idea?
I don't think we have a choice. We need all the allies we can find.
Something you need?
If it isn't the dreaded Corporal, I was just about to go on my own.
Well, you're in luck. It turns out we do need an ally. Troops, to be precise.
I had a feeling. And yes, I can help you, provided you help me first.
That was the deal. What do you want?
Your help in preventing a war.
Preventing? I don't mean to be rude, but aren't your kind usually the ones who start them?
That's what most people think. Let me explain. The leader of our tribe is planning to reignite an old war. The War of the Six Races. In other words, he wants to send this world back into chaos. It's stupid and dangerous. But many of my brethren fail to see that. Krell tells them that our tribe has become weak, and that by invading the Nortander and the Elven Empire, we will teach the world to live in fear of us again, as it should be. What they don't see is that no one would benefit from this war. The Firewielders would be wiped out. That's as sure as the sunrise. And both the humans and the elves would suffer greatly from this. Krell tells them that we'd be honoring the struggle. But we wouldn't. It's the act of a fool.
What is this Krell hoping to gain from it, then?
Well, there's two reasons. First of all, the blood burn.
So the orcs are suffering from it too?
Yes, not as much as you humans do. But there have been outbreaks in some of the tribes. Krell claims that the humans and the elves have manufactured it to wipe us out. Which is why that war would be justified.
That's absurd.
Yes, and he knows it too. But that doesn't stop him from using it to rally the clans behind him nonetheless. And that's the second reason. Krell is a self-obsessed fool. He became High Chieftain with lies and false promises. And people have started to see through that. So now he has no choice but to act.
The struggle.
Ah, right. Sorry. I forgot that I'm talking to a pale skin. The struggle is the core of our culture. At the heart of everything that lives, there's conflict. The wolf hunts the deer runs from the wolf. Without the deer's flesh, the wolf dies. But if there were no wolf, so would the deer. Why? Because without an enemy, it would breed with no constraint. It would procreate until there's no more plants for the deer to eat. Their peace would be their doom. And it's the same with every being. Where there's no conflict, there's stagnation. And stagnation leads to downfall. This is why there has to be the struggle. But we shouldn't discuss this now. All you need to know is that Krell's actions are a threat. Not only to the orcs, but also the other races.
I see. And what do you intend to do?
Stop him. Orc culture is based on two pillars, strength and wisdom. And I will show him the power of the second one. By allying with a human and defeating Krell, the Firewielders will see that even an unlikely alliance can result in strength.
So you want to fight him?
Challenge him. But since he's a coward, I doubt he'll accept. Which is what you're here for. There's a second plan if the first one fails.
And in return, I'll get troops.
Yes. If I stop Krell, I will have the whole Firewielder tribe behind me. And I'll give you enough Orcish craftsmen and warriors to support your cause.
Agreed. When are we planning to challenge him?
Now. He has agreed to meet me. And I was just about to leave. Ah, one more thing. What's your name?
Tahar.
Good. Then let us be off, Tahar. Krell will meet us northeast from here. Huh?
Danger up ahead!
Understood. Will do.
As stupid as their whole damn tribe.
Shut up. He's here.
Yes?
If you would...
Gore, what's the meaning of this? Who are these paleskins?
My allies. I'm here to challenge you to a duel, Krell. I will be the new High Chieftain of the Fire Wielders.
I hope this is a joke.
No. You are a danger to our race, and I won't stand by while you drag us into chaos. Once again, I challenge you to a duel, here and now.
Kill them, and feed their corpses to the undead.
Just as I expected. Bloody coward. Time for our second plan.
Which is?
We'll storm his cow.
What's a cow?
His homestead. His camp. If he doesn't want to face me like a child of Zarak would, we'll force him to.
But we can't take on an entire army by ourselves.
I know that, Tahar. But luckily I'm not the only fire wielder with sense left in him. There's a camp of my brethren nearby who've been sympathizing with my cause, and who promise me their support if push comes to shove. Follow me. Good move. Who are you? Where's Zargo?
In a better place. You're here to rally against him, aren't you? Good thing I told him that would happen.
Get out of my sight.
Why? 'Cause you think these orcs support your cause? They don't. They only pretend to because Zargal told them to. And seeing who you choose to surround yourself with makes me understand why. Paleskins here at the foot of Barga Gore? Honestly, Gore, how low can you go?
These Paleskins will do what all of you are too scared to do. Put an end to the orc who will kill us all, if we don't stop him.
And to all of us, this isn't strength, Gore, this is treason. Shut your mouth, Tuck. Gore has done more for our tribe than any of you.
Really? Can't you see he's using you? He doesn't give a damn about the fate of the Fire Wielders. All he wants is Krell's Kyle for himself. But, as I said, it's not too late to turn back. Think about it. All you'll do is throw away your life for a traitor. Krell will restore our race to its former glory with...
I'm done with talking. Face me, or are you as much of a coward as your leader?
Balrek, you piece of shit!
Kill him, Gore! Tear his bloody guts out! Just die already!
Scum!
It's decided.
Kill him! Kill that traitor! For Gore! For the Fire Welders!
Yes?
Let me recover!
You'll regret this.
Just give the word.
No!
Bloody fools.
You attacked him.
If I hadn't, he would have drawn more on his side.
How can you know that?
I just do. And this piece of shit killed Zargal. He didn't deserve any better.
Sorry, but this is nonsense. We've been here for not even an hour, and all you've done so far is slaughter each other.
Are you done?
Yeah, I am.
And what now?
Well, we have what we want. A base of operations. Now this is where you come in. If you remember, I saw what you did in Farlan's Hope. Leading those rosy-cheeked farm boys against the Ash Reavers and winning. That was impressive. Which is why I want your advice. I'm a shaman, not a tactician.
You realize that I know nothing of orc tactics, don't you?
Warfare is a worldwide art, Tahar. There's not much to know, apart from our weapons and our traditions. But I'll guide you.
But will your brothers even follow me?
No, but me. And I'll follow your advice. Also, they saw how you can fight. They know you're not a coward.
Fair enough. What's the plan?
Simple. Kill Krell. In theory, we could attack right now. But he'll know we're coming. So we need to think tactics.
I'm all ears.
We need to win the other clans. The Ka, the Nook, and the Kayran. Each of them have their own specialty, which we can use against Krell.
The clans? I thought you're all fire wielders.
We are. But unlike in your kind, a fire wielder isn't just a fire wielder. Every tribe has dozens of clans, different weapons, traditions, sometimes even different languages.
I see. The Kayran, who are they?
Outsiders, who mostly like to keep to themselves. They are extremely religious and devoted to Zarok. If the lands were less harsh on lone wolves, they would have probably formed their own tribe long ago. However, they are the best hunters the orcs have to offer. They use javelins to attack from a distance.
That could come in handy. Who are the Nock?
The ones I'm most worried about. They are the most vicious and brutal fighters of our tribe, with an almost eerie tolerance for pain. Who, as you can guess, are all for Krell's madness. But I have a friend within their ranks. If we can find him, he might help us win them over.
What about the car?
They are probably the most civil of the clans, which is why I think they'll be more easily convinced to follow us. Their fighting style is the most balanced. Air fighters form the core of every ambush.
Understood. So how do we win them over?
There are two ways. Every clan has a champion, just as this one had Zargo. If we beat the champion, they will probably submit to our lead. Some of the clans are loyal to Krell, and will have heard of my treason by now. So they'll probably attack us on sight. In other words, blood will be spilled. Others, such as the K-Ran, may listen to reason.
So there's another way than defeating their champion.
As I said, there may be. We'll need to find out. And Krell won't stand by and watch. It'll be a while, but he'll strike soon enough. We have to be prepared. Finally, before you came, there's been talk of a strange human walking Barga Gore. He had an impressive aura. I don't know if it's worth the time, but you might want to look for him while our clan prepares for battle.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
So, what's the plan?
We're almost out of stone. Good news. We finished researching a new technology. We're almost out of stone. We're almost out of stone.
Blazes. That thing is huge.
Sounds like a plan.
We're under attack!
Fair enough. Let's make this quick. Barak. Blasted weather.
We're almost out of stone.
Our Cal grows stronger. All right, we'll be fast.
Yes.
Let's see.
We're under attack!
Chop, chop, brothers. Let's get this.
At your command.
You got it. You got it.
We're the fire wielders!
Soon enough, boys, soon enough.
You got it. You got it. Chieftain, We need to gather more wood. Building completed.